What's up guys, DJILOBODJI here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got part number 2 of my deadline day at summer transfers, and there's all confirmed transfers today in this episode. I mean, it's actually quite quiet towards the end. There was still a fair amount. So if you missed part 1, that'll be down below in the description box. Go check that out. That was from earlier today. I think I covered like 46 players or something like that, because the deadline day for most leagues was actually yesterday. There may be some transfers confirmed either later tonight or also tomorrow, so they'll be probably covered in another video at some point. But as of now, it is 20 to 9 and I left it as late as possible to actually get this done because I want to see how many transfers were actually confirmed until 8 o'clock. I think we still got like 30 players to get through. So starting off, we have actually one from earlier today, and that is going to be MARTIAL to MAN UTD, going from Olympiacos to join Standard Liège in the Belgian Pro League. He's gone on loan. Again, it's still quite nice silver. I don't actually think he's French anymore. He may be a different nationality on FIFA 16. And then moving on from here, we have got Fifa Mori joining Everton. This guy will be an awesome silver, hopefully, on FIFA 16. So they bought him from River Plate in the Argentinian league for £9.5 million, like I mentioned. And people initially thought this would be John Stones' replacement because he was actually rumoured about a week ago or so. And of course, a week ago, people thought John Stones was actually destined to go to Chelsea, as it was around when he actually put in a transfer request. And then we move on to Victor Moses going to West Ham on loan from Chelsea for the season. And West Ham have been so busy this transfer window. I definitely rank them in the probably the top 3 teams so far this summer to actually do the best business. So Victor Moses has gone on loan, and now we have got Ryan Mendes going to the Championship this time from Lille. And that's actually a replacement for a guy coming up in a moment that's actually gone to West Ham. And again, loan deal for him. Looks a quite nice silver card. Then we've got Jesus Corona. Actually, the Mexican's gone to FC Porto from FC Twente. And I think this guy used to have 5-star skills. I'm not too sure about now, but either way, apparently it is actually an undisclosed fee. It may even be a loan deal, but there's nothing mentioned on terms of fee or anything like that, so I actually have no idea. And then we have got Mboyo, a big Belgian striker, actually gone to the Swiss league, and in particular FC Sion. He left Genk again for an undisclosed fee this time. And now we have got DJILOBODJI. This was really surprising because Chelsea today had been linked with a lot of centre-backs. So obviously last week, John Stones was kind of high on the agenda. But today, DJILOBODJI has signed from the French club FC Nantes. They signed him for apparently £4 million or something like that. Again, he's actually a monster on FIFA, by the way. He's very tall, very strong. I also got a bit of pace. So he'll probably be quite a cheap player for next FIFA, I suppose. They've gone from John Stones at 40 mil to a £4 million player. Another signing for West Ham was DJILOBODJI from Hull City. I don't really understand this one too much, to be honest, because they've actually got quite a good depth up front. I know they've got a few injuries right now with Sacco and also Valencia. By the way, JILOBODJI has gone to West Ham. And now we have got Bataka, the 5-star skiller, going to Leeds United. Undisclosed fee for him, but again, for FIFA, a pretty sick one, given the fact that he should have still have 5-star skill moves on FIFA 16. Then we've got Nathan Baker going on loan to Bristol City from Aston Villa for the season. Glenn Murray to Bournemouth, Premier League new boys, and they finally got their man for around £4 million. Another Championship one is going to be Jacob Butterfield, making the move to Derby County for the season. I think it's like £3.5 million or something from Huddersfield. So they've actually made 2 signings today. The other one will be in a moment. Nathan Dyer has gone on to Leicester City for the season. And again, Leicester look really good this season so far. The likes of Mahrez absolutely killing it, and Dyer will help so with that one. And then we've got Mikel Antonio going to West Ham. And again, it's actually the replacement for the guy before, Ryan Mendes. He cost £7 million. You may actually remember on FIFA this year, he did get a team of the season card, and apparently in real life, he's an absolute monster. He's very quick, very powerful, and definitely knows where the back of the net is. So it's a good player for FIFA. Again, probably a nice silver card for the Premier League next year, which is obviously my kind of like forte for players on FIFA. And then we got Virgil van Dijk making the move to Southampton. He cost £11.5 million. I'm surprised it honestly took this long for a club to actually wrap him up, because he had 2 very good years now at Celtic and has actually made the move to the Barclays Premier League finally. And then we got Joe Lescott going to Aston Villa, linking back up with Mika Richards. And the fee for this one, again, undisclosed. And now what I'm actually quite happy to see, that is going to be Jonas Gutierrez finding himself a new club, and in particular that is going to be Deportivo La Coruña in the Spanish league. So again, Newcastle got rid of him in such horrible circumstances. It may have been correct to actually get rid of him, but the way they done it over the phone was absolutely appalling from them. He's joined them on the free and hopefully does very well for them. DeAndre Yedlin, though, has completed a loan move to Sunderland. And again, hopefully this actually means more game time for him, as he definitely needs that to improve in the Barclays Premier League. And then we have Anthony Martial, I think that's how you say his name. The French youngster has joined Manchester United for £36 million. That's the fee actually going around right now, but every single site seems to tell a different number. Anywhere between like 24 million up front to 36 million of add-ons, or some even saying 36 million up front up to £50 million. United have actually given the number 9 shirt, and there's quite a bit of pressure on that front as well. But I mean, I don't know, they need like an instant impact. I don't know if he'll do that or not. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to criticise him before he's even played, to be honest. And then we move on to Guediora. The big Algerian has joined Watford on a permanent. He was there last season on loan for a little bit of it, and now the final player of this squad is going to be Michael Hector. Again, Chelsea signed another player this time. I think he's a youngster, 1992, has joined for £4 million from Reading. He has actually been loaned straight back to Reading, as of course I don't think he'll get any game time time at Chelsea. And then on to the next squad. First up, we've got Bradley Johnson of Norwich actually joining Derby County. I think he actually won Norwich's Player of the Year last year, which is really strange of them actually selling him. But I think they got a big fee out of him. I think it's like £6 million or something like that. So Derby splashing a bit of the cash on them, and hopefully Derby can progress as well. And then we go on to the next player, which is going to be Vucic, going on loan to Wigan from Newcastle. I don't really know too much about him, to be honest. Then we've got Vydra going on loan to Reading from Watford. Thiago Illeri of Liverpool is up next, and we've actually loaned him to Aston Villa for this season. But with this one, there is an option of a permanent move, and the actual fee is anywhere between £6 to £9 million, and with a 25% sell-on fee on top of that. So I don't know if he'll be a Liverpool player much longer. Wasn't really given much of a chance, to be honest, which is kind of annoying. By the way, he has gone to Aston Villa and remained in the Barclays Premier League. And next up, Aaron Lennon returning back to Everton. It's a permanent this time, not a loan deal from Tottenham, and it cost him, it says undisclosed, but apparently it's £4 million for him. And the final confirmed one is going to be Matt Jarvis going to Norwich. It's a loan deal for this one, and we'll probably get a silver on the next FIFA, which again is quite nice. So now we move on to ones that nearly happened, but there were some kind of complications. First one, Berahino at West Brom. This one was absolutely ridiculous from his part. He actually, you can look at his Twitter. Go search Berahino's Twitter, and his tweets are pathetic. Apparently West Brom rejected 4 bids from Spurs today, and I think it was over 25 million or 30 million pounds, something like that, which is ludicrous. They probably should have accepted it there and then. They may not have been able to replace him, which is kind of the reason they may have actually declined it. But he went on an absolute rampage on Twitter and took digs at the club and the owner. He said he'd never play for them ever again, which again, pretty pathetic in my opinion. And then we have got Marquinhos of PSG today. According to Sky Sports, Chelsea actually failed with 2 bids up to €55 million for him. Now, Dimitar Berbatov nearly made the move to Aston Villa, but apparently his wage demands were just a little bit too much for the club, and they actually failed to get him. But the final 2 players to they're actually linked, David De Gea and also Keylor Navas. Now, these 2 actually nearly swapped clubs last night. First up, Keylor Navas nearly went to Manchester United, and De Gea, of course, nearly became a Galactico. And the reason apparently for this not actually happening, the files are not sent in time after deadline day for the Spanish league, and both clubs are actually currently blaming each other, saying each of them were late. Madrid actually released a statement first by saying that United were actually 2 minutes late by releasing the documents to them, and I think Manchester United responded by saying that Madrid were actually late themselves. Either way, that's going to conclude deadline day for today in England and also every other league apart from, I think it's Portugal now actually remaining. They've got time to sign players. So I mean, it's been again quite eventful. A fair few big signs here and there. West Ham done very well for themselves. Also, I'd say Watford are up there as well. So I mean, guys, enjoy this video. Smash the like button. 2,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. Subscribe for daily FIFA content. Check out part 1 in the description below. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.